It's been a while since I've done a video like this. It's time for more. That's right. We are here to do another episode of viewer mail, or VCLT, however you want to call it. And somebody has decided to send me some more CDs in the mail. So big shout out to Tom from Tom's Hit Parade. Of course, I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description. This actually is the second time he sent me CDs in the mail. And I'll leave a link to that video as well, but I know in the last time he sent me a bunch of stuff I didn't know, and it was definitely a lot of fun to, kind of listening to the ones I was not familiar with at all. And so I'm expecting some more kind of obscure, somewhat obscure. I'm sure there's going to be some that are actually kind of well known, but I wasn't familiar with them. So again, Tom, thank you very much. And if you want to send me something, then of course all my links to my social medias are in the description, whether Twitter, Instagram, Facebook if you want as well, or if you want to email me, then there's a spot in my about page where you'll find it eventually. It's on the main YouTube channel, so you'll find it eventually. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. So of course I have the trusty box cutter, and let's just get into it. So I'm not sure where to actually make the cut. Somewhere around here, I'm assuming. Okay, and then let me just go ahead, get right through the center. Let me just do it like this so you can see, of course. Hopefully I don't cut myself. Okay, well, right off the bat, I got a note, and it says unpack the CD first, so there it is. So we'll save this for last, I guess. And here they are, all wrapped in this bubble wrap. So let's go ahead, let's take them out. Looks like they're all flipped downward. So we'll go one by one. All right, so the first one that we have here is, okay, so this is a band called Baby Animals, and the album's called Shaved and Dangerous. So right off the bat, this one I have not heard of before. So it looks like a 4-piece, and we have a female member. I'm assuming it's a female-led group. Let's look inside. There's the disc there. Let's have the book. Let's check out the booklet, I should say. Looks like it just folds out. Oh, it's a long one too. So on this side, it's just a bunch of lyrics and other credits. And then on the back, well, here it says, Baby Animals, Shaved and Dangerous. Thanks for buying one of our records. Would you like to be on our mailing list and get some cool stuff free? Fill out the form below, put it in an envelope, and send it to us. Like, I wonder if that's still good. I doubt it, but kind of interesting. But then on the back you have pictures of the band and stuff like that. Hey, all right, so okay, pretty cool. Seems interesting. When did this? Let me just quickly see when this album came out. Yeah, let me check when this album came out. It says copyrighted 93. All right, so a 90s album. So again, looking forward to it. So I'm assuming it's like some kind of alternative rock sort of thing, but that's just a guess. So okay, we're off to an interesting start right away. Okay, next up, wait a minute. Oh, so we have Fine Young Cannibals' debut. Funny enough, I actually already own this. Actually, is it somewhere close? I can grab it. Here it is. So yeah, I actually do own it already. I know, but I get why, because Tom sent me their second album. That's this one right here, which I enjoyed. I do have thoughts on this one. I actually do enjoy this as well. I do prefer the second album, but it's still a very solid debut, I must say. Of course, it has some pretty big, some big songs. Like it has their cover of Suspicious Minds, which was, I know that was a hit, and I think Johnny Come Home was another hit for them. But yeah, it's a solid debut. So I might just use this as like a spare case, just in case something comes cracked in the mail or something like that. So there we go. So, but still, very thankful though. And here is another CD I already have. So we have Wham! make it big. So like I said, I do own this already. It's somewhere over there, but yeah, I have this album, and I have the next album. I think I forgot what it was called. Something on the edge of something. It's escaping me at the moment, but of course it has the big hits like "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go," Anything She Wants, "Hard Beats." That's a good deep cut. I think it was a deep cut. I don't think so, now that I said it out loud. "Freedom," of course, it has "Careless Whisper," but yeah, it's a very fun album. Of course, I have a soft spot for Wham, so there we go. So let me just check. So that's 3 so far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let me show one more before we'll make a cut. Okay, so here's one I'm very certain I don't own. So, okay, so we have Judy Collins. Now I've heard of Judy Collins. I know she dated Stephen Stills, if I'm not mistaken. I know in the early 70s, late 60s. So yeah, cool. So it's like a compilation disc, little greatest hits here. So there's a few covers on here. She actually does a cover of "Turn, Turn, Turn" from the Byrds. Other songs I recognize, "Both Sides Now" from Joni Mitchell's on here. There's "Albatross." I wonder if that's the Fleetwood Mac version. I'm curious now. I could be wrong though. There's "Amazing Grace" on here, which that's a classic track. Most, very, one of the most timeless tracks. And the rest, I'm pretty sure I don't recognize, at least as of now. But yeah, some very cool. So yeah, definitely interested to check out Judy Collins, because her name gets brought up from time to time. So there's that. And let's go ahead. I'm gonna showcase what's inside this one. So that's what the disc looks like. Kind of cool. There she is inside. And I like this back picture with the butterfly. That's cute. And it gives you some information here. Some more photos. And here's some albums that you can sort out. If you're enticed by the songs here, you can see if you can sought after these albums. All right, so pretty good starts. Okay, 5 more to go. So let's see if we can get through these quickly. Okay, on the back, I'm not sure if I recognize anything, so let's see. Okay, so I have no idea which one's the band and which one's the name of the album. So we have "Was," parentheses, "not was," and I'm assuming the name of the band is "What Up Doc." I'm not joking. "What Up Doc." Should have been "What's Up Doc." I guess that's trademarked. So I have no idea. Never heard of this band before. 16 tracks. Okay, so this is a long album. There's the disc. So this is copyrighted in 1988, so I'm assuming that's when it came out. Interesting cover. Kind of abstract. So it does give you lyrics. Some interesting drawings there. So there is a song called "What Up Doc." So I'm thinking "Was," not "was" is the name of the band. Kind of an odd name, but who knows? Maybe the music will surprise me. But there we go. That's another one. Next up, this one from the back, it's a greatest hits, and it's "America." So this is a pretty well-known greatest hits, I believe. I do have a 5-in-1 pack of America. It has the first album up to, I forgot, it was their 5th album. I forgot what the name of it was, but I do have that. But yeah, so of course the songs included here is "A Horse with No Name." Then we have "I Need You," "Sandman," "Ventura Highway," "Don't Cross the River," "Only in Your Heart," "Muskrat Love," "Tin Man," "Lonely People," Sister Golden Hair," "Daisy Jane," and "Woman Tonight." Okay, so I have to look through that 5-in-1 pack to see if there's any songs that are not included but are here, and we'll see. I might keep it, or it could just be another extra case I could use. So there's that. Okay, and here's another CD I actually do own already. We have the Traveling Wilburys with their debut. Okay, again, I have it already. I can't grab it, but I know it's somewhere over there. Maybe somewhere over there, actually, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, pretty good debut. Of course, this is the big super group with George Harrison, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison, Jeff Lynne, and I don't know who did I say Bob Dylan already? I forgot. I already lost track. But of course, big super group in the late 80s. Of course, you have some great songs like Handle with Care. Of course, you have End of the Line. Let's see, Congratulations, Last Night. Yeah, it's a really good album from this period of the 80s. Kind of a good blend of like rootsy, country, just good old-fashioned rock and roll. It's a very fun album. So again, I do own this already, so this will be another spare case. The last two. Let's see if we can get something else. Okay, next up. Now, I'm pretty sure these last two I don't own. So this one. Oh, Metallica. So this is a live album, I believe. S&M. Of course, this was I believe this is when they incorporated an orchestra here. So there he is. You can see the orchestra in this photo here. So cool. So let's look at the booklet here. It's a thick booklet. So we'll go through this really quickly. There's the full picture there. Pretty awesome. So this is like the first Metallica live album I own. Of course, this is when Jason Newsted was in the band still. Wonder if this is one of the last things Jason appeared on before he left. Yep, so you got lots more photos here. Then just gives you the rest of the credits there. So that's an awesome pull right there. Okay, and then we have one more to go. Okay, and the last one is going to be Kick Tracy? Maybe? No Rules. This is 91. So it might be one of those kind of late period hair metal bands. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Something like I'm picturing a band kind of like the band Extreme, that sort of thing. Just basing on how they look. I could be wrong though. Okay, so there's the booklet. You got a nice photo of a train there. As you know, I do like trains. And then you get the lyrics there. Photo of the band. And of course you got the lyrics and some more photos. Alright, so that's all the CDs we have here. So let's recap. So the ones I already own are Fine Young Cannibals, Wham! Make It Big, and the Traveling Wilburys Volume 1. And then one I don't have, but I have to verify, but you have America Greatest Hits. And the ones I don't own is Metallica S&M. Then we have Was Not Was, What Up Doc. Then we have Kick Tracy, No Rules. Judy Collins, Greatest Hits. And Baby Animal, Shaved and Dangerous. Alright, so that's all the CDs we have here, but we're not done yet. There's one more thing we gotta do. Of course, we still gotta read this note, because it says unpack the CDs first. So I did that, so let's look at the actual note. Let's see what Tom has to say. Alright, hey Bryer, here's another round of CDs for you, and I thought I'd include a note this time and a few words about them, but hopefully you won't read this first so as to spoil the mystery. First off, Kick Tracy. I'm guessing it's pronounced like Kick Tracy. Okay, so Tom also is not 100% sure, so it's a good thing we agreed on that. A curiosity I found for $1 and tried out, but I think you'll like it more. Okay, then Traveling Wilburys in America, two of the cleanest CDs I found in the filthy CD lots, but I already have both in one version or another. Okay, and then Judy Collins, a mostly folk singer who originated in the 60s, whom I've come to enjoy lately. All right, and then we have the greatest hits, so that would be a nice little introduction to her. Then after that we have Was Not Was, an interesting, fun, and funky R&B pop artist. Okay, so this is kind of an R&B funky sort of thing. All right, so pretty interesting. Featuring producer Don Was, which I have heard before. I have heard that name before. That had a few minor hits in the late 80s and early 90s, right? And then Wham! Needs no explanation, really, but I hope you didn't have it already. Well, yeah, about that. Maybe a little cheesy, but one of the best albums of the 80s in my opinion, and I will not argue with that. I do enjoy that album. Then Metallica, another one I hope you didn't already have, which I didn't, which I surprisingly found for $1 at a thrift store. Impressive. They're backed by a symphony orchestra, which is epic. All right, so definitely looking forward to that. Then Baby Animals, an Australian rock band, all right, whose first album I love, but for some reason I couldn't get into their second album, the one Enclosed. So this is their second album. All right, we'll see how I pulled up the wrong one. Hold on, this is the one. All right, so we'll see how I feel on that one. And then we have the Fine Young Cannibals. I didn't set out with the intent to send you both their albums, but it just happens. I like their sophomore one, which I sent you earlier, better than this one, which I agree. So I'll be curious to know if you feel the same. And yes, I do agree. I think the second album is a little bit better than the debut, but still pretty good. Enjoy all the goodies, Tom. All right, well, Tom, thank you once again. Again, this was a lot of fun. Even though there were a few I did already have, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out the ones that I didn't already have. So definitely some ones I'm pretty curious on. Let's go ahead. Let's rank the ones I'm the most curious. I'm probably the most curious on. So surprisingly enough, I'm curious on this one because I feel like I might like this one. Then Judy Collins, of course, and probably I guess the Metallica one would be third. Fourth would be Was Not Was, and then probably Kick Tracy. But again, there's definitely some surprises here that I'm definitely looking forward to checking out. So thank you for those who are watching this. If you enjoyed these videos, please give it a like, subscribe if you are new. Again, I said this in the beginning, but make sure you check out Tom's Hit Parade. Link to that in the description. Really nice channel. Tom seems like a very nice guy. Really great personality too, especially if you watch his videos. He just has this very energetic, very entertaining personality that you might enjoy. So again, if you want to send me stuff, again, link to my social medias are in the description. And yeah, until then, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye for now.